Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on Ark Survival Ascended on the island. This is kind of my little playthrough I'm doing, but not really a how-to, just showing you guys some different stuff that's going on with me. So, as you guys know, last time I found this spot, I want to build a water pen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little pieces on here. I want to show you guys some of this stuff, and then we're going to move a couple of these, my water dinos here. Well, I'm going to move them all, but I'm not going to show you guys all because it's boring. But what I'm going to show you guys is snap things that I was showing you about, they're talking about. So as you can see, I got two different options for the wall. I can snap it on top of the foundation, or I can make it even with the other wall, so which is really cool. So that makes it where they look lined up instead of this off-center stuff you used to have to do with ceiling foundations and stuff to try to make them work. So as you see, I didn't put one on that bottom one. I don't need it there, as long as the wall's where I need it to go. So, and then I'll raise it up one more later and put some ceiling tiles up there. Not going to do that right now because I don't have any more walls, but I'm not going to show you guys. I went back and built some more, but I didn't come do this part yet. But we're getting there. So the plan is to raise it all the way up and just kind of block this area in, and also want to block this spot right here so nothing comes this way, because I don't want to build this way, the way I'm facing. And like I was telling you guys, I think I mentioned in the last one or the one before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually take this water pen and I'm going to run it all the way to the land, and I'm going to build a base there on the land. I'm not going to keep that base where I'm at. I don't like that spot. So I like to be near the water pen and all connected together. This is single player, and this is the island. So just to kind of rehash what a lot of the negative comments people were going, even including me. I mean, it's just the island. It's just Ark Survival Evolved, but reskinned. And you know something else, I really don't. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I'm not a full-time YouTuber. So I do it, and I do the Ark videos for beginners and stuff like that. But YouTube, I don't know if Ark did it or YouTube did it, but they took away the gaming tag Ark Survival Evolved, so it's no longer in the gaming tag. So when I post a video for Ark Survival Evolved, there's some baby turtles that just went by. It won't let me tag it as Ark Survival Evolved. It's like it doesn't exist anymore. It's really weird. So I don't know why they did that, but it's annoying. So I've seen Ark Aberration as a tag, but not Ark Survival Evolved. So very weird. So they're really trying to push this thing. If you don't have, guys, if you don't have the money to get a high graphics card, or if you don't have the high graphics card, it's pointless. It's the same game as Ark Survival Evolved. So if you just download Ark Survival Evolved, then you're playing the same game, just without the couple of new dinos they're going to add, and a couple of, we call them TLC changes they make, quality of life changes, you know, tender love and care TLC. That's what they do to some of the dinos, but it's not much different. I mean, they actually, just like I said, I know I've mentioned this before, but it's like the Triceratops, man. They tweaked the run thing. They made it so that the guy doesn't run through trees anymore. He hits one tree and stops, and that is just very, very annoying. That you took something that was really cool about the Triceratops and just took it off. So anyhow, I don't have like thousands of people watch my videos, so YouTube will, I mean, wildcard will probably never see this, but that's cool. Anyhow, so just got that little thing, foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to move a couple of these Megalodons. I'm not going to show you guys me moving them all. There's only 3 of them, but they're annoying. So what I'll do is I'll move one, then I'll take that saddle off of it and put it on another one, and then we're going to get my Basilosaurus and we'll move him over here too. So, but as you remember, if you watch these episodes, you guys remember I parked these Megalodons right here, and you can see 2 of them are just out in the water. This is another glitch, and I showed you guys this when I went to get the basil, and I was going underwater, that one of the Megalodons just stayed on top of the water, man. It wouldn't go under. So it's, God, that's some really weird stuff. Now, make another comment too. I was reading some stuff because people were talking about some problem, which there's lots of problems, and one of the modders was talking about the dev kit. Now, a dev kit is what these modders have that helps them develop. It's a development kit, so they have it to, you know, take the code and stuff that's in the game and tweak stuff so that they can make the mods. So you just got to apply for it. I don't think it's that hard to get. But one of the modders says that he was a modder for Ark Survival Evolved, and then he's also got the dev kit for Ark Survival Ascended, and he's like, per the code and everything, he said he can attest to it's the exact same game. So it's not any different. All they did was make some graphic changes. Like I've been saying all along, it's just a reskinned Ark. And a lot of the players, like a lot of these more popular YouTubers, I watched a video about one of them yesterday before I went to bed. It was like 2 minutes long. It's pretty funny because they're all starting to see it. They were all posting these videos, and now they're finally starting to get to the point where they're commenting like me. It's like, dude, what's the point? It's the same damn game. So it's just funny. I think it's funny because that's the first thing I noticed, man. Like on day 2 or something like that, I was posted a video about it, and I was like, this is the same game, man. It's no different. So, which we all knew it was, and I bought it just to do it, just so I could see it. If they charge for all these DLCs, which they probably will, I don't know how far I'll go. We'll see. I may get the center. I don't know. May get scorched earth. I don't know. I just really don't know. So they're just trying to make money, which is understandable. Don't get me wrong. But you know, this little cash problem they had is going to prevent them from ever making Ark 2 because they're focused on Ark Survival Ascended, which is the same game. And eventually enough people are going to be like, no. But then again, I almost made a comment. I don't want to make any comments kind of like get into any kind of political conversations or anything. But people, let me quote the Bible, right? So if you're not a Christian or you don't read the Bible, I'm sorry. I'm still going to quote this. There's a quote in the Bible that says, they're the blind leading the blind, right? So sometimes people just don't want to see the truth that's in front of them, and they don't want to admit, the failures or the things that go on. So, and I think that plays a little bit into this too. It's like people don't want to admit that this is the same game, man. It's just like, come on, dude. It's plain as day. You cannot deny what you're looking at with your own eyes. So I moved to all 3 Megalodons. So this is after I moved the 3rd one. I didn't show you guys the 3rd one, but I showed you the 1st one, the 2nd one, giving you guys my opinion. Most people don't really care about, but yeah, it's just funny, man. I don't know. You can see things so clearly if you're looking up from the outside sometimes, but people just want to be. There's an old saying that people just want to be led, right? So they'll follow blindly some people that they, or developers, or gamers, or YouTubers, or things like that. They'll just follow blindly, right? Because that's just what people want to do sometimes. So, not my statement. I'm just making a statement off of what I've read. So I'm not the one that came up with people want to be led. That's just some scientific proven fact or something like that. I don't know where that reality comes in. I didn't do the science. But anyhow, so here's my basil. Let's grab this guy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this gate up that was pointless because I was gonna build here. And as you guys, if you saw the last 2 or something like that, that alpha megalodon killed my Dunkleosaurus. Dunkleostesis is how you really say it. So and I barely killed it with my basil, or I got here I saved my basil because my basil was kind of just doing nothing. As you can see, I'm stuck, so this was really not a good spot to build. So let's get back to Ark. I was talking about my side little rant here. They put so many rocks in the water now, man. It's really hard to navigate in the shallows. Like what I would do with the raft. Now I took the sea cheese or whatever, the big whales off, and I also took the stilly birds. They start with the I. They're almost spelled like dolphins that steal your stuff. So I removed those, and I have a video on that if you guys want to see how to do it. So I just had to find where the file was. That's on PC. If you're on Xbox or PlayStation, I don't know how to remove stuff. There's a mod called Stop the Steal that you can take to stop them from stealing, but I wanted them off the game. I hate those things. So as you can see, I'm stuck trying to figure out how to get in here. So this is a good spot, but I'm just like trying to test where I can get in and out at this point. That's what I was actually doing here when I actually recorded this. I recorded this a while back, so. But I was actually trying to figure out, can I get through here? Can I get through here? So I wanted to see where I needed to block off. But if I can't get through them, I know that an alpha megalodon shouldn't be able to get through them. Shouldn't be able to. Let me say that way. I've seen some weird stuff in Ark, man. Yeah, I still call it Ark. It's Ark, man. I don't care. They'll get mad at me if they want. This is Ark Survival Evolved, reskinned. I don't think they're ever going to make Ark 2. Everybody keeps speculating on that, and they keep pushing that date back. I don't even know if they're working on it. They got so many money issues. I don't post them kind of videos. I don't read that research and stuff and make speculations on it. But if you watch some of these videos where these people talking about money, that's what these popular YouTubers get a lot of views on, talking about those. I don't do that stuff. I don't want to talk about those things. So here's another thing underwater, guys. They have these, as you guys saw when I was putting this other thing down, they have these things like little kelp coming up from the ground, or the bottom of the ocean. So you can snap through them, but they're really annoying looking. You can pull them up. You can collect fiber from them, so just keep that in mind if you're curious about it. Get a sickle out and you'll get some fiber from these guys too. But as you can see, I'm getting some fiber and no berries, just mostly fiber. So use a sickle, it's quicker, because you can use a sickle underwater. Just trying to pull this stuff up. That's cool that they added these down here though. But you know, it'd be really cooler if they had something down here that you could get, that you can get stone and fiber. If there was a way to get wood underwater on Ark Survival Ascended, the island. The island. Don't quote me. There's ways to get wood underwater on many of the maps, but I haven't found anything underwater on the island on Ark Survival Ascended that gives you wood. So there's something that looks like those mushrooms, man, but they're not. So anyway, so going forward here, I was doing a little building. I was collecting my therizine. So I saw a couple of raptors here. Just a pack right here. There's two 190, I think, and 95, or both 95s, and then there's a 130. So I'm going to tame that 130. I want that one. So we're going to come back down here. I'm going to collect a little bit of stone here as I was doing. By the way, if you don't know this trick, get an Argy and carry a doedicurus around, and you could just, you know, kind of hover over the stones. It'll collect it for you, so you don't have to get off the mount. So going back here, you know, dumped it off, came back. Here's those raptors right here. So we're going to try to tame these guys. They already see me. So I'm going to try to get out real quick and get my gun out. Look at that sucker. He gets here and calls before he attacks. That, I'm pretty sure, is one of the changes they made on Ark Survival Ascended. Because normally they would just attack right away and they wouldn't do that. But that's something I've seen that they do, and this isn't the only time I've seen that. So these guys will call out for the other guys to come help them out. Now there was 3, as you guys saw earlier. I don't know what the third one is. There's a 95 down, and then the 130 is attacking my bird. So I'll try to shoot this thing. It's doing some good damage, man. While I was fighting that other one, it's been doing 44 damage. Look at my bird, man. My bird is getting beat up. Not cool. And I'm out of trait darts. Not cool at all. Call my bird and get him over here. At least try to save him. Look at this thing, man. That 130 did some massive damage to my poor little weak bird. Look at this. He's almost dead. Oh, that was stupid. I took a chance there. I didn't realize he was getting me that low. Okay, so we're gonna oh, here's another thing too. So this is still, now today is February 18th. I'm gonna post this today. Hopefully I'll get this up today. But I recorded this back in November, man. This was after the game. The game came out on 10/25, just as a reminder. And I recorded this early on, so I haven't played this game in a week and a half. I play it like once a week, a little bit. I don't play it too much. I got servers that I run for Ark Survival Evolved that have several players that play with me, so I'm sticking to those, man. Ark Survival Evolved, as long as they keep this stuff out for it, it's more fun to play like that. So anyhow, and I'm playing some mods and stuff like Primal Fear and stuff. What I was talking about was the raptors and stuff and the changes and things that they make. So I don't know. Oh, look at this. Here he is right here. I'm going to try to get him, but there's a Trudon right there like a dummy. I stepped off right in front of the Trudon. Anyway, I don't know if they fix this tracking or taming HUD, but what at this point, and I'm pretty sure they have not, it's still not. I haven't seen any addresses. I've been watching every patch, and I used to do videos on all the patches and stuff every time they come out with a new map. I didn't do that this time. I apologize, guys. If you guys subscribe to my channel because of all those updates and patch notes I was doing, I haven't done them for Ark Survival Ascended. I'm just really, man, I'm just really demotivated on this game. I'm telling you guys, it's not as fun as I was hoping it was going to be. But I have been reading them. Every time they come out with a patch, I'm reading it. I don't see anything yet. And I haven't noticed in the game, because I've tried it, where they have fixed the groups. So you have a thing that you can sort in Ark Survival Evolved, you can sort by groups, and you can separate dinos and assign them to groups and separate those groups. So you can just, what I'm looking at right here, so you can just, the tracking list. So you can switch to a group, and that group will be highlighted. I can't do it in Ark Survival Ascended. It won't let you. It will not let you pick a group, and it will not let you keep that group. So anytime you reopen it, it's going to be back to the main screen. It's just stupid. So just jumping forward here, guys. I need a little prime meat, so we're going to kill a Bronto. I'm sorry I'm ranting and raving this morning. This game is literally, I've made nothing but positive comments, a couple of kind of like critiques, but man, it's very frustrating so far. That a lot of the same stuff, they really haven't fixed anything. They just slapped a coat of paint on it and said, here's a new game. Alright, that's pretty much what they did. But I had to buy it because people want to see it, so I had to do this. So here's where I tamed the first raptor. So there's the 130 one. So we got that one down. It's like I can't see the level. 194, 174. Anyway, so the other one's not tamed yet. I don't know why. This one tamed first. The lower level 95 is still over there untamed. I don't know what the heck's going on. But if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. If you got any comments, please make them. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.